My father's funeral had the finest flowers, while you divided up his hard-won powers. You shook my hand, you told me to be strong. You knew the words to every lying song. You carved his kingdom up and took your shares, answered none of my grieving mother's prayers. But you forgot one detail in your grief. You planted me a far more stubborn seed. This isn't passion, it's not rage I feel. It's just the turning of a righteous wheel. A ledger open to a blood-red page, to settle accounts upon a brand new stage. This is the payment for a deed of blood, a slow foreclosure, a record in Florida. I'm not a killer, I'm a collector, cold and true. For every single thing you stole, a price is due. First I'll take your fortune, then I'll take your name, then I'll take the pillars of your entire game. This is the inheritance my father left for me. The ugly, perfect, final entry, and the last that I'm waiting overdue. The final payment, gentlemen, is you. Your shipping lines are sinking in the bay. The politician that you owned won't play. Your offshore accounts have vanished in the night. Your perfect fortress has begun to lose the fight. Each move I made is quiet and precise, a different cut from the same block of ice. I'm not destroying what my father made, I'm just repossessing every stone he laid. You hold your meetings and you look for spies, but the betrayal is the fear behind your eyes. You built your world on what you took from him, or nothing but a violent passing whim. This is the payment for a deed of blood, a slow foreclosure, a record in flood. I'm not a killer, I'm a collector, cold and true. For every single thing you stole, the price is due. First I'll take your fortune, then I'll take your name, then I'll take the pillars of your entire game. This is the inheritance my father left for me. The ugly, perfect, final entry, and the last item waiting overdue. The final payment, gentlemen, is you. Father taught me how to build and grow, but in his absence you have taught me how to know the anatomy of weakness and of fear, and how to make a rile disappear. You made me better, you made me so much worse, the perfect vessel for my father's curse. So thank you for that lesson, I suppose. The final chapter is about to close. This is the payment for a deed of blood, a slow foreclosure. You heard the stories that the beggars tell of a phantom king who rose from his own hell. You heard the whispers of a man unseen, a living ghost inside the city's machine. They say I'm bedrock, they say I am the storm, a silent God in a familiar form. They call me weaver, architect and sage, the lonely lion in a gilded cage. They are all beautiful, these tragic epic lives, reflected in their fearful waiting eyes. But the greatest weapon I have ever held is the perfect, terrible story that I've spelled. You think you fear the man, but you don't understand. You fear the myth I build with my own hand. You fear the legend, the whisper and the name, the perfect monster for this vicious game. I am not a king, I am a storytelling seed. My greatest creation in this world is me. I forged a ghost and gave him all your fears, and watered him with all your fallen tears. They'll build my statues, write my history in scorn, for a man I invented, sitting all alone. Every rival that I ever broke was just a chapter in the book I wrote. Every victory, every silent, bloody deed was just another dark and necessary seed to grow the myth, to make the legend real, to forge a terror that the world could feel. Power is not a throne, it is a stage where you're the author and you fill the page. I learned so long ago, the world is blind. They do not see the man, they see what's in their mind. So I gave their hungry minds a God to dread, and fed him with the living and the dead. You think you fear the man, but you don't understand. You fear the myth I built with my own hand. You fear the legend, the whisper and the name, the perfect monster for this vicious game. I am not a king, I am a story Tennessee. My greatest creation in this world is me. I forked a ghost and gave him all your fears, and watered him with all your fallen tears. They'll build my statues, write my history in stone, for a man I invented, sitting all alone. At its end, the final quiet and inevitable bend. The man I am is tired, old and gray, but the man I invented will never fade away. He is immortal, he is truly free. He is the part of me that isn't me. He'll haunt this city long after I'm gone, a perfect, terrifying, endless dawn. You think you fear the man, but you don't. You left me bleeding, a messy, clumsy job. Panic work of an unruly mob. You thought the wound was fatal, I'd expire, but you just cauterized me in a brand new fire. I spent my exile studying the pain, intricate design of your domain. I learned your anatomy, your every vein and nerve. brutal justice that you all deserve. So now I'm back with a much steadier hand, the only doctor in this dying land. The diagnosis is a terminal disease, and I'm the only one who can provide a final ease. This isn't murder, this is surgery precise. I'm cutting out the cancer, and I won't cut twice. This isn't vengeance, this is high and hard. I'll take your empire's beating bloody heart with a scalpel made of patience and of hate. I'll dissect your power, seal your fate. I'll sever tendons, cut the nerves that feed, and watch the body of your kingdom bleed. This is a cleansing, a necessary cure, an operation you will not endure. First I'll cut the money, stop the flow of cash, turn all your liquid assets into ash. Then I'll excise the muscle from the bone, the loyal soldiers you have always known. I'll sever lines of communication one by one until your frantic final race is run, and you're alone, a head without a spine, a perfect specimen, and you are mine. Feel the numbness spreading, cold and deep, while all your precious secrets start to creep out from the wounds that I so carefully made. A beautiful and terrifying serenade. This isn't murder, this is surgery precise. I'm cutting out the cancer, and I won't cut twice. This isn't vengeance, this is high and hard. I'll take your empire's beating bloody heart with a scalpel made of patience and of hate. I'll dissect your power, seal your fate. I'll sever tendons, cut the nerves that feed, and watch the body of your kingdom bleed. This is a cleansing, a necessary cure, an operation you will not endure. most important lesson you forgot. A surgeon knows exactly where to cut and where to not. I won't destroy the city or the game. I'll just remove the sickness and the shame. And when they find your body cold and bare, with not a single wound or scar to bear, they'll call it natural causes, they won't know. I simply reached inside and stopped your soul from its flow. This isn't murder, this is surgery. The floor is cold, the blood is turning black. So this is it, the road, there's no way back. My boys are gone, my little empire fell. A footnote in a story you will tell. I played the game with fire and with speed. I planted flags for every violent deed. I was a storm, a hurricane of might. I brought the thunder to the endless night. And you were just there, a patient watching stone. A quiet gravity upon a silent throne. I thought you were a relic, slow and weak. The fatal error of the words I didn't speak. I see it now, you don't conspire or command. You are the lonely truth of this whole land. You are not the player, you are the game's design. A law of nature, brutal and divine. I try to fight you, but I've learned too late. You don't negotiate with your own fate. You don't conquer, you don't even strike. You marry are unlike anything I lay. And I was just a wave that thought itself a king, crashing on the shore of everything. I built my army, you just built your world. I shouted orders as my flags unfurled. You planted gardens in the concrete ground, a different, quieter, more patient sound. I thought that power was the loudest cry, the sharpest tooth beneath the angriest sky. But your power is the turning of the tide, the patient certainty with nowhere left to hide. It wasn't business, it was never war. You were the answer I was looking for to the great question of what power means. The silent author of these brutal scenes. I see it now, you don't conspire or command. You are the lonely truth of this whole land. You are not the player, you are the games inside a lair of a nature, brutal and divine. I try to fight you, but I've learned too late. You don't negotiate with your own fate. You don't conquer, you don't even strike. You marry on like anything a rake. And I was just a wave that thought itself a king, crashing on the shore of everything. So here's my final curse, my parting breath. You've beaten life, but now you must face death. And on that day you'll be like me, my friend, a lonely story at its bitter end. Who will you tell your victories to then, when you're the last of all the monster men? Your victory is perfect and so deep, the empty silence is now yours to keep. I see it now, you don't conspire or command. You are the lonely truth of this whole land. You wear your silk, you drink your oldest wine. You tell the story of how you crossed that line and left my body for the wolves to find, a footnote that you gladly left behind. You built my tomb from marble and from lies, and now you toast each other with your eyes. You think you're safe up in this penthouse view. You have no idea who is watching you. You feel a draft, though all the windows are sealed, a sudden chill that cannot be concealed. You hear a whisper of forgotten name and feel the the cold and steady breath of flame. I am the ghost that you gather, the guest unknowns, the bitter rumor that you once denounced. I am the chill in your champagne glass, the cred that spreads across the looking glass. You laugh so loudly, but your smiles are fake. For every perfect thing I've come to break. So dance, you fools, beneath the chandelier. You cannot see me, but you know that I am here. And this whole party is a masquerade for doom. I am the silent judge within this room. Your perfect wife, her eyes now hold a dread from all the secrets I have put inside her head. Your trusted partner starts to doubt your worth, the most expensive piece of hollow earth. I am the virus in your gilded cage, the slow-turned fury of a burning page. I won't just kill you, that's a mercy far too kind. I will dismantle you piece by piece inside your mind. You check the locks and pour another drink. You're on the edge, you're closer than you think to understanding that your world of light is just a stage for my unending night. I am the ghost at your gala, the guest unknowns, the bitter rumor that you once denounced. I am the fill in your champagne glass, the print that spreads across the looking glass. You laugh so loudly, but your smiles are fake. For every perfect thing I've come to break. So dance, you fools, beneath the chandelier. You cannot see me, but you know that I am here. And this whole party is a masquerade for doom. I am the silent judge within this room. I watched you from the darkness for so long. I learned the rhythm of your victory song. I learned your weaknesses, I learned your pride. I learned the face of every friend who lied. And I decided that a simple death would be a waste of my own stolen breath. I wanna watch the terror in your eyes when you finally truly realize that your whole world was just a waiting room for me. I am the ghost at your gala, the guest in unknowns, the bitter rumor that you once denounced. I am the chill in your champagne glass, the print that spreads across the looking glass. You laugh so loudly, but your smiles are fake. For every perfect thing I've come to break. So dance, you fools, beneath the chandelier. You cannot see me, but you know that I am here. And this whole party is a masquerading for doom. I am the silent judge within this room. The party's over. The last dance is through. Look behind you. I've come for you.